Welcome everyone, it's Vapors Dragonmar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends, and I have discovered something ridiculous. But as we do something ridiculous, before we do that, we are going to help out the guy that's going to do the most of the heavy digging in terms of this. We're going to obviously include him with the other Sacred Order members. I raised 2 food in that intervening time. So yeah. Deacon continues his climb of doom. I will be doing more rosin fusion tomorrow. But yeah, I didn't feel like I had done enough, so I wanted him to at least do more of his journey before we do the big event. Because I've got to get a lot of silver. There's no getting around that. Because I have to gear a bunch of champions, I have to get a lot of levels on specific gear, etc. I still have to look into a lot of things. To look at gear types, I have to try to look for the fastest gear I can, period. I have to level it. There's a lot that has to be done, you know? There really is. And, there's no really getting around it. Because in the end of the day, I need all the silver and XP. And I need to prove I can do the whole campaign again. Need to prove that. It's the only way we can win this. Because as in clan versus clan, you gotta give it your all. How it works. That works. Gotta keep that pressure. Because I was leveling his gear too. Trying to make sure it checks out. Like, just by manipulating the turn meter, we get an entirely different result. We get an entirely different result. So yeah, fighting our way through the Orc Empire. I mean, I will eventually cover the Ultimate Gallic as well. But today is the Sacred Order Day. Is the day of the Sacred Order. And I will have to do Faction Wars tomorrow as well. Because I need so much points. 'Cause I do. This is just how it is. I need those points. Eat them. We're going for it. I mean, these shards always have, like, I've seen Mother Superiors come out of mystery shards. That's the thing. I've seen it. I've seen Aethels come from mystery shards. You will not see a Deacon from mystery shards. That just does not happen. Ah. It's one of those things that just does not happen. You will not. It just... Deacon's an epic. That's an ancient shard minimum. Minimum, you pulled your Deacon from an ancient. It's not a mystery. There's one mystery that, I mean, one thing is certain. You don't find anything higher than rares in mystery shards. Yes, you might find a mysterious rare. But another thing is, the rare will not be a void rare. That's another thing you can be sure of. Not a void rare. Not a void rare. So that's one thing you can also be sure of. Do that. Compress. Get them like that. Those boots aren't good. We've made it all the way back to the Sacred Order, shall we? We made it all the way back. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get him past this point. Obviously, this is really tiring because I've been up a lot trying to beat this. Like, it's crazy what I have to do to win this. It really is genuinely crazy. Well, that was good. I'm keeping it up because I've gotta get this guy where I gotta get this guy, you know? That. Gotta get him. Gotta get them all. Yeah, he's going in for that. Not very good. But yeah, we gotta keep the levels pumping through this machine. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to refresh the boosts. Or something like that. Now I'll refresh the boost now, because I'm getting free boosts every time I get to a milestone reward. So, you know. It's a lot of work doing clan versus clan, but winning this is going to be pretty nice. go. Gotta fight our way through the armigers and everything else. Ugh. Come on, Aethel, get your extra turn in there. There we go. The extra turn fiesta. Trust me, the extra turn fiesta is about to turn really serious. I can show you a very practical application for this. Involving Ice Golem. So, I've made a new Ice Golem team. It's pretty nutty. So we're just gonna keep going. We gotta get to the boss. I gotta get him to level 40 minimum. If I have to do it by potions, we'll do it by potions. He's also good versus Spider. I'll have to investigate. Yeah, that decreased defense with the extra turn's pretty good. Keeps him under reins, boy, everyone. Keeps him under the reins. This is why Deacon is big. Because he controls the scenario. Gets the decreased defense on consistently most of the time because he compressed the turn meter. Oh my god, it's like, I know that staying up to 2 a.m. was a specialty of mine, but I kind of got rusty at it. And since I got up at 9 a.m. and I only slept an hour at most, yeah, that's why. Literally trying everything I've got to win this. Everything in the kitchen sink. And hopefully I'll be able to do enough without the legendary fusion complete. Because it's going to be wickedly hard to complete that fusion. You know? Hello, Mr. Bad Alcazar. What's up? You know what? That turn meter compression might be the ticket for that other crazy bad Alcazar. So here's another practical application. Remember Ice Golem number 16? I can do this on auto with this, but I won't. So what you do is, these waves are normally highly inconvenient. You just do that. You control the wave, and you can easily dispatch these waves. Easily. And not even hard with that, with Deacon. The Ice Golem Deacon team. Featuring Deacon, the overpowered priest. In a way, he is. He's OP. I like him. I really like him. But he's mighty. He's really mighty. He's not exactly durable right now because he's kind of built to be quick, if you will. Because his job is to compress the turn meter of these enemies and to have them have a bad time. Same with Silver Drakes. But also keeping them provoked. The waves here are worse than the boss for this team. Because the waves is what burdens Deacon the most in a way. Hello! Go. Get that sweeping retribution. This boss is relatively threatening. Deacon, I suppose, does help with the turn meter control, but it's still very dangerous to do this, what I'm doing. And the AI knows it, so they aim for him. Frigid vengeance is painful on this level. Yeah. Because we're going to want to get burns on the side ads. Because the side ads are super annoying. Like, super annoying. If we could get them stunned, that would be great. I think we're screwed, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I think I screwed up this fight. I know I can do it for auto for sure, but I think it's better just to try to, yeah. Actually, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Don't be a wuss. Don't be a wuss. Just because he failed it once, you made some mistakes. The thing is, I don't think I want to revive Deacon past the waves. Because I think doing that's a mistake, because the Drexstar being alive is a much bigger deal for this boss. That's the problem. Because having his defense decreased is not as important as surviving. Unfortunately. I probably should have just turn meter controlled that. That's also why you want to use his time compression skill repeatedly. Because otherwise the enemy gets a whole nother lease on life. A lease that you generally don't want them to have. Generally, you want to cycle this around so they don't have a lot of defense. That's generally what you want. Generally what you want. So I've got to be careful here on who I revive and also how I approach this. Generally, decreasing his defense is always a good idea. Get any burns on him if you can. So yeah, generally... you want to keep him... Ooh, snap. Okay. Ooh. Maybe I should have built a different team. Gotta be careful here. That might have been the wrong move. Something's up here. With the gearing, has to be. First off, that needs to get upgraded. Because she's got to get tankier. It sounds like a waste of time until you realize that having that ice golem... because I did it before! I swear I did it before. Alright, so I'll show you, hopefully, this time. This version, as you can probably tell, very scary. I did beat it with this team once, but as you can see, it's very easy to just lose that entirely. It's very easy. Can I show this actually working? The problem is that those Frigid Vengeance procs, if he gets the Frigid Vengeance proc, I'm screwed. I'm actually screwed. That's the problem. Because he can knock... this guy can knock out my big players here. Okay. Let's try doing it. I might regret this. It's hard to make this all work. Alright, so compress. Burn if we can. Get the stun if we can. Try to... that. The main concern is the, you always want to get this turn meter decrease. You don't want to skimp on it. Because, yeah, I'm afraid to even use the provoke. Because I do not... Oh, see, that's why. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I would rather that be on the other guy. Yeah, you know what? I'll just let him screw around. I need to have save the revive for the important guy. I do not want to use the provoke. I think that's okay. You know what? I'm gonna try a different team. Okay, so I'm gonna try maybe a double cleanse or something more defensive, because clearly I'm not doing enough to yeah, I'm just gonna do a more defensive team. I know it's gonna be slower, a lot slower. But at this point, I don't really have a choice. Because I got that team to work before, but it didn't work now. And I need consistency. I'm going to try this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with block buffs. It's not as good as Deacon, but I'm going to do it for now because Deacon doesn't have his full setup. And since he doesn't have his full setup, because I want to show this in action is the problem. I'm just going to have to resort to something more defensive based. Something defense based, something that might stop wave content. Might be a bit slower, but at this point, I want to try something safe. So I know I've beaten it before. I don't know why on auto it seems to work. The main problem is when the guy crits. That's the problem. don't have enough healing while he crits. This guy can, like, snap a grown man from, like, 100 paces away. Snap a grown man's neck. It's not a joke. And that's why I need to have Deacon in, like, mint condition. Currently, he's not in mint condition. Okay, good. I am thinking that maybe Vizier could be good in this fight. Okay, we got the leech. Keeping that debuff duration, I think, is all we really need here. We don't need to do anything fancy. Doing anything fancy is going to get us killed. So I do not want to do anything crazy or fancy. Because it's very easy to get that guy to proc his thing. I do not need him to proc his thing. Having him proc his thing would be really bad right now. Because I have lost enough runs to other things. Keeping those healing no, I am not using the provoke. I'm sorry. I just do not want to trigger this guy. If I trigger this guy, he will kick my ass, is what I was gonna say. It was very close to the truth. Very close to the truth. That was not far off. Because I'm telling you, this guy smacks ludicrously hard. Ridiculously hard. I'll be lucky to beat it at all now. Case in point. I'm not using the provoke. The last thing I need is this guy to smack us all at the last possible second. That is the last thing I need. I want him to think. No! That's not what I wanted him to think! Okay. That clearly did not work. Okay. So. Who can I put in here that can take a smack who isn't gonna die? How about Mr. Frogman? I'm trying different options here. Vergus is another option, but he might smack too hard. I'm trying to think of a consistent team. Not a fast team, just a consistent team. So I'm thinking just a team of supports with the direct star. I mean, I know if I get high enough defense, but I have to find that specific gear, and right now I can't find gear with enough defense in it. The odds of me getting it here are really low. Alright, let's see if I can do it this time. And this time, I have a number of tanks to fall back on. So there could be one left standing. Granted, this is slower, but I think it's safer. Because I'm going to have to go for as safe as I possibly can right now, because I just do not need to lose any more ways. Ways to lose an ice golem. I don't need that at the moment. As fun as and as entertaining and fun as that sounds. Ways to lose an ice golem. I'm saving the ally protect for the boss. I've determined. Also save the provoke for the waves because you know. The waves are a lot easier than the actual boss. The actual boss is criminally scary. To the point where I do not... Trying to see if I can repeat this feat. Can I do it? Okay. Get the burn. Do that. Get the ally protect. Put that up. Get the provoke. Ugh. Trust me, this guy's scary as sin. Get burns on here. Get that. Decreased attack would be welcome. Because reminding everyone, this guy's scary as sin. If he cracks you, he may very well just crack your head open. You know, at this point, I don't want to get cracked open. Maybe still hitting the main boss is a problem. There's a reason I'm afraid of this boss. Please let this be it. Okay, the ally protect gave a lot of protection against that. Okay, good. He got poisoned. I'm just trying to see what team I can use to do this. And get close without getting... The thing is, I'm trying to just figure out what... I don't want to rush this, because I know that if I rush it, I'm dead. There's a very real chance that if I rush it, we're dead. So, I'm not going to rush it. So, this is going to do it. Because I need better stats. Okay, well, the sacrifice was not in vain because he offered just enough of a distraction to do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. I will do that team comp later and just spam that.